Thank you for inviting me to this special session of the New York State Assembly. My name is Laurette Ellis, and I have what one might call familial autism syndrome. I have a son, age 26, who has Asperger's syndrome. He also has a master's degree and a teaching job. Nearly 4 years ago, I started over with a beautiful baby girl, diagnosed at age 20 months with NYS. Systems theory tells us that when one person in the system is affected in any way, the entire system is affected. This is a reality absolutely illustrated in a family living with autistic spectrum disorder. The current rate of autism diagnosis is often called an epidemic. If that is true, it carries in its shadow a sister epidemic. That is the stress and depression of the rest of the family that lives the reality of dealing with autism every minute of every day. Parents have been called autism's hidden casualties. In a study by Sheeb et al., the researchers determined high stress rates among parents of children with autism to be 55%, as opposed to 11% among parents whose children had no special needs. People who have lost the fantasy and expectations they had of parenthood through an autism diagnosis are often described as going through the same grieving process as people who have lost a loved one through physical death. Parents are the single most important influence in our lives. A parent that is barely coping suffers a host of health issues and undermines the progress of their child. We must not be penny-wise and pound-foolish when it comes to family support funding. Recent budget cuts have left Medicaid service officers struggling under huge caseloads. Promised paperwork reductions have little reality. Programs that were at one time income independent are now available only to the families whose child qualifies for Medicaid. We need new and innovative strategies for family support. Parents that I talk to are hesitant to be honest about the realities in their households. The most critical cases are automatically outside of help channels due to mandated reporting laws. These are the people that we need to come forward, yet we create a system where they cannot. One parent suggested a volunteer buddy system that pairs experienced parents with parents of newly diagnosed children. An anonymous helpline specific to parents of children on the spectrum with professional or trained lay people has also been suggested. Likewise, online forums. These are some of the many challenges that we face when we look at the larger picture of autistic disorders. There are no easy answers, and we have just begun to scratch the surface of the problem. Thank you.